Welcome back, Trail Trash. Today's episode, I just want to give a little recap of our experience at the More Expo 24. This was our first trip to Springfield, Missouri for the Expo. We did take my FJ. That was it was a good ride. I've got the new seats in it. They did better than the stock seats. The FJ will beat you up after 10 hours in it. I don't care what seat you're sitting on. It's it's a tough ride, but it's a fun ride. So, but it did good. I've got 11 miles to the gallon on the way up and on the way back. But we had fun at the expo. The first day was on Friday, and we really got to walk around multiple times. I think we probably saw everything at least four times. Just looking at all the rigs, all the vendors, all your top vendors were there. Some of the smaller vendors were there, but all of your top vendors, they're there set up, demonstrating, showing their products, selling their products. I didn't purchase anything because I don't think I need anything. My rig's built out, so I wasn't going for that. I was really just going to experience it. Um, I did not film any of it. I was gonna film it, but I knew that there's plenty of other channels that's gonna give you a better video of the More Expo experience. I say that because I've watched plenty of videos on the past years, and that's what got me, I guess, excited to go was just seeing some of their videos. But that's not what I do. I'm not a creator like that. Um, I don't I don't create content like that. That's not my thing. What my thing is building Toyotas. That's that's where I excel. It's not really the filming or anything, but it's tearing stuff up, fixing it, and trying to make it better. Um, that doesn't always happen, but that's the goal. And that's what I've learned with my channel. I'm just starting off and whatnot, and I want to do a channel, but I am not going to give this top of the line overlanding content and produce these videos with like trail rides and stuff. Like I do plan on doing some of that, but I think my specialty or my strong suit is talking about Toyotas, the FJ Cruiser, the Forerunner, and the Tacos that are, suspension wise, engine wise, the same as this generation. That's where I excel. That's my knowledge base is with that. So I think that's kind of what I want to gear my channel towards is that because that's where all of my knowledge is. So if you have questions about performance or anything, stuff breaking, aftermarket products, should you do it? Should you not do it? Then ask me those questions. I can answer them. I'll answer them truthfully. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll tell you what I've broke on here. Everything that I broke on my Toyota is stuff that I've added to it. My truck is reliable, Toyota's reliable, but once you start putting 35s and lift kits and superchargers, like things are your things may break. Things don't go as planned over time. Things don't work, but that's what I like doing is figuring things out and making them work. So I've got my FJ put together now to where it is actually functional and reliable. Before I had lots of I didn't have O2 sensors on it because of the race exhaust, but I had to add O2 sensors and do some other things to get my check engine lights to go off, which I have done. So I'm running a no emissions race exhaust, full headers, race tune, supercharged FJ with no check engine lights. And that's impressive to me because it took me a couple of years to figure that out during the time which I was still driving my FJ, but it was driving me nuts. But I finally got that figured out. This was the first long trip we took in it. Um, so pretty excited to be able to check that out and use the FJ. But anyway, the More Expo is really awesome. Lots of rigs there built out. That's what I really wanted to see. Compare mine to everyone else's, and I did not see a FJ as clean as mine or built purposely like mine. Um, Not to say mine's the best, but in my experience, mine is one of the cleanest FJs I've seen on the internet. So if you can find a cleaner one, please comment or send me a link because I'd love to see it. Um, but other than that, at the More Expo, we had Chester and Dana, our friends from Arkansas. They drove over on Friday, hung out with us at the expo. We got to eat dinner with them, so that was cool. Haven't seen them in a while. They're supposed to come down this weekend, so I'm pretty excited about that. But other than that, we went back on Saturday, walked around a little bit. I did get to meet Matt from Ozark Overland Adventures. He took the time to introduce himself to Heather and I, so that was neat. And I spoke with Rob or I shouted at Rob in passing, and he waved from Revere Overland, which was really cool. All those guys are super cool. They were really busy all through the show, so I didn't want to just be a fanboy and go up and hey, go crazy. But it was neat seeing them and their rigs that I've watched in their videos over and over and over. They were really nice too, so that was cool. But other than that, I saw Sean from Adventure Further, their channel. Man, they do these massive Jeeps, and they had all three of them there. I am not a Jeep person, but if I had to drive a Jeep, I would probably build it, um, follow their build because it is insane for a Jeep. It is really crazy. No angry eyes either. I like that. But anyway, yeah, be watching for more videos on the FJ. Really want to gear them towards, each aftermarket product, show it, review it, answer any questions I can, that kind of thing. But until then, thank you for watching the video and stay trashy.